Hello, guys. My name is Boris, and as you probably read, uh, this is my first month from my first gap year of university. In other words, first month of being unemployed. It's currently 11 p.m. and I'm in my new apartment in Sofia. I just moved out today officially with almost all of my belongings. I'm making this series uh, like a visual and audio journal for myself, which I wanna post every month after my graduation, so I see what's happening. And I also just want to express myself. Although I'm Bulgarian, I just felt like talking English for some reason, and just felt like there is a chance someone who speaks English and is probably not Bulgarian will watch it. Maybe because deep down I feel like Bulgarians will judge me for who I am posting online. Although I feel really uncomfortable posting this with the fucking I can let's not even put a name to that haircut that I got from this hairdresser down the street. I tried a busque, but I just look like I have less money. In fact, it's not that I don't have money. No, it's actually that I do not have money. My parents come from my parents are financially stable and are financially in a good position, which is something that in a way I feel like has been holding me back. It's not that it's holding me back. I feel like I just cannot play my cards right because I cannot even like make $1. Let's not even talk about managing like hundreds of dollars. So it's like if you cannot like do the math of 1 plus 1, you'll probably not be able to do the math of 3 plus 3, if that makes sense. I don't know. I just see it as something. I don't see it as something negative. I'm very grateful for my parents for all the for all the opportunities that I have. It's just that I do acknowledge that I do not take advantage of the cards that I've been given. It's simply because I don't. It sounds really easy to. Sounds like it has a really easy solution, and it does. It actually does. It's just that I don't know anything about it. Let me put it this way. It's a famous quote. You probably have heard it, but strong men create good times. Good times create weak men, and weak men create hard times, and hard times create strong men. I've never been in a really I've never been in a real situation where like I somehow have to or survive or make money in a way. All my problems were mainly rational than real. I've come to realize that, and I feel like the more I speak, the worse my English gets for some reason. The video is 6 minutes long. I'm talking only about myself, how I'm insecure and everything. I'm still gonna post that. Yeah. Best case scenario, someone's gonna judge me about it, they're not even gonna watch the whole thing. They're just gonna watch 1 minute and they're gonna get bored. I'm not gonna edit it, I'm not gonna put some cool music in it, so there is a chance someone will watch it. I'll just lay it out right here like this. I'll put a good caption in. That's my first YouTube video ever. I've wanted to become a influencer or just post videos. You can, yeah, that's why not use the word influencer, streamer, YouTuber, etc. for about 2 years now, and I have clearly not done a single thing about it. I've done some things which I have deleted. So the point is, it doesn't really fucking matter. But we kind of got off the point. The point was that I'm going to push myself to the fucking wall, so I don't have no other choice than to survive. That's why I said I have no money. I had some cash that I saved from birthdays and I don't really know, just given to me in some form of way. And I decided that this month, which is already the second of the month, July, July. It's second, the second, 2nd of July, 2025, and I'm not gonna want any money from my parents for this month, nor for the next. I'm trying to completely survive on my own, pay my crib, pay the food, pay everything. So we'll see how this goes. No, there was actually something else I wanted to tell you. There was something else I wanted to talk about, but I just feel like I'm only talking about myself, which is kind of true. I'm still gonna pause that. I want to. What's the point of telling you how I want to succeed in life? What success means to me? I think that from what I've seen so far, I don't really have like free will or like a really big drive. It's not. I feel like I'm not in this. Like the environment really helped because 3 days ago I was in Sofia here, and I went to take all my stuff in Veliko Novo for like 2-3 days and got so fucking depressed because there's nothing to do there. Got so fucking depressed I came here and I still did nothing here. Like today, like I woke up at around 9 and did nothing until like 4. Then I went out. So we're in the shits. Yeah, we're kind of in the shits if I have to be honest, and we're the only one doing that. And I have made my decision that I want to beat this game. I want to beat the Matrix. I had this illusion that I do not want to live, and this was the biggest excuse, something that I couldn't catch myself lying about. The only person I was lying to was me, but I thought that death is something so critical and just not wanting to live is something so like important in a way that if I say it, then maybe I just do not want to. But I found out that's actually an excuse because I do want to live that life of. So I don't want to live a life of anyone else. That's something that I'm in an illusion too about, like that I have somehow got manipulated. I want to live the life that I see, but like on the internet, but in my own way. Like I think that people forget to live theirs, like, and it just becomes this like unconscious unconscious desires for like this part of Andrew Tate's life, or and this part of some streamer's life, and this part of Da Vinci's life, you know, or this part of Jean-Michel Basquiat, or this part of this other inspirational guy, or this part of Kanye. It's just like it's like a combined fucking trash bin of all some people's lives that you have seen on internet. I feel like the whole idea of me creating my own story has become something so distant from me that I don't even think about it, you know? Like, for example, a person wants to create their own reality and their own story and their own life, you know? They just go for it, you know, just they don't really think about it. That's how they create it, you know. They don't fucking try to make it perfect. This exact minute you're gonna get this flight, and when you land here you're gonna do this for this hours, and then you're gonna do. Nah, they just catch the fucking flight, or just catch the fucking bus or something. They just take the action, and they try and they try and they just don't fucking stop until it's done. And when you have no reason to do that, you kind of lose the point of the whole thing. But what I'm trying to say, pose, is that we're so fed with so much information and so much things that we do not actually need to know, you know, that our brains, for example, that's just mine from it, like, just tries to copy this guy for this guy's success story because he saw that, because I saw that it actually worked, you know. And it's like this valid point that you get from the internet, where you like, you're, whoa, hey, wait, I can actually do that, you know. If this dumbass did it, then why can't I, you know? But the whole point is to I think the whole point is to just go raw and just do it without really thinking. Like, if you hit the road, there's a high chance, there's a high probability that you won't stop until you actually just achieve something. At least that's what I've learned from traveling. My first actual trip slash adventure was like 2 weeks and a half ago. It was with my mother, and it was to from my town to Greece, and from Greece to my town back. The funny fact about this trip that was that she actually uh, kicked me out of the hotel. Just told me to get my stuff and just get going. I did that. It's not only that, but on that trip, I just felt like a completely new person, and it's not only I felt, I acted like a completely different person. You know, I was like this superhero for me right now. I don't know. I I always talk to people. I even made some connections. Uh, I had so much fun. I was so brave, you know. Like, there was the first night in Solon. I just decided to go out like alone. I dressed really well. I felt really good about myself. I walked with pride. I felt like a model. I just started walking into bars, started talking with people like it's nothing, you know. Then when I was walking from one bar to the other, just visiting, exploring the city. Let's put it this way. Yeah, some kid from the balcony just yelled hello, and I yelled hello back, and we had like a 2 or 3 hour like conversation. I went upstairs to his apartment, and there were like 7 or 8 guys that were actually actresses, actors, and film directors, which is something like that I really like. And like, I just felt like I was just actually fucking living, I feel like now I'm just existing here, even though it's in Sofia and I can do all those stuff and all those shit and etc etc, and I can do it here. It's like I feel like going to into another country is somehow again an escape for me, to not get embarrassed here, to not talk with people here. It's actually just this simple. I want to film videos, and I want to film those videos with other people that like I haven't asked to be in those videos. Yeah, and that's it. I think that that's the main thing that I want to do. Mm, so that I can get famous, so that I can after that I can go to uh, America, to the United States, and from there to just fucking explode on the internet. I don't only see that as I see that as a ticket for freedom, because that way I will be able to make money, and if I make money, then I can go and travel and do whatever the fuck I want, because I have many passions and I still don't know what I want to do. But like that's another excuse. Like all those options people have, I can focus on kickboxing, or I can focus on boxing, or I can focus on football, or I can focus on swimming, or I can focus on the gym, or I can focus on looks maxing, or I can focus on reading or getting informed on the internet about all these theories or this and that and history and philosophy, literature, etc., etc. Or I can just focus on painting or like art. But you have to think about like what's gonna for me. It is really a game, that whole life, that economy in itself, it's a game. Economy itself is a game. The minute you're born, the minute your parents sign the register uh, certificate, you go into this economy. You have to survive. If you don't have money, you're homeless, and living as homeless is probably not fucking cool. I'll tell you that. I don't really know the statistic, like how many homeless people die, or who knows, like nobody counts. At least two died last winter in my city, and one died in a motherfucking trash bin, which was fucking interesting. So I don't wanna die in a motherfucking trash bin. I wanna have all the money, so I can go wherever I want, and experience whatever I want, and experience this high life to see what's up. I don't really care about the cars. I just wanna go and travel and see new people, because there are 8 fucking billion people on this planet. I cannot even imagine how many cool people there are. Like these stars that I see. Like people I really admire in terms of personality, and I don't admire them to become them. I would really love to like sit with them and just talk or be their friends. Some of them like have passed away, but I really like Mac Muller. I like XXX. I I really like Juicy World. These are all rappers. I like Kanye West. His life obviously. Let me switch it up. I really like Jean Basquiat. In terms of artists, I don't know, like Da Vinci would probably be really fucking cool. Also, let me think. Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate, yeah, I would love to meet them too, because I do share some of their. I think they're just really interesting people. Uh, who else? Who else? I don't know. Tyler Creator or something like this. Johan, the guy who made mid 90s, etc., etc., etc. There are a lot of cool people. I don't really think about right now. I can't think. This video is 21 minutes long. Imagine me giving up and not even posting it. I look like shit. I fucking hate how I look right now, but I'm gonna post a clickbait thumbnail, so it's all good. Okay, I'm actually gonna pause this right now. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hearing me and making me listening to my yapping session. I hope you don't fucking listen to the whole thing, and I'll be really embarrassed if someone plays that somewhere, but that's really good because the more you get embarrassed, the more exposure you have to embarrassment, the less embarrassed you're afterwards. So that's my fucking mindset, and let's fucking go.